Hello everybody! How are we all doing? Nice to see you. Hope you can hear me. It looks like you can hear me. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. It has been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? We were manic on the run up to FS25 and then it's kind of real life got in the way a little bit, but nice to see you all. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Just looking forward to some chilled out gameplay tonight. I am very happy to report that kind of don't really have any plans tonight, other than, I'm guessing, if you watched the episode the other day, that we have quite a few trees to cut down, I think, because we've got to make some money, and some money fast. Although I do think we'll cut out a few little fields as well along the way, so we'll mix it up a bit. We'll see how much money we can make. I don't have massive trees here. We have certain big trees over here, so we might grab some of those, but yeah, we'll just have a drive around. What I don't want to avoid is going too far, because it's just further to drag them, really, isn't it? But there's a couple of high ones here and one there, so let's just see what happens, and we'll just chat away while we do it as well. Nice to see so many of you here as well. Why is that going forward without me asking it to? What would that be? It's just driving on its own. I did not do that. My controller is on. I don't have my controller on. What on earth is that? That interests me. I'm going to have to work out what that is. I've got a zoom on here as well. Oh, that's that. That's my farm stick. Interesting. What is going on? It's haunted. We missed that time of year, but it could well be. I think I know what it is. I was playing around with this the other day. I was doing actually a little video for Thrustmaster. And I think I know what this is. Where's accelerate? That accelerate. I bet you if I get rid of that, it'll work. He says hopefully. Yes. Sorted. No problem here. No problem here, although I can't now remember where the two trees are that I was going to cut down. That's good, isn't it? A little bit further back, there we go. Hey Chan, this is a little bit of a continuation of the videos, yes. A little bit of a continuation, yes. Damn gremlins, getting everything, don't they? It's the cold weather, it's the, yeah, you name it. Although we are using lumberjack, which I've really fallen in love with. But now I've found out how to strip trees easily, which I can demo now. There we go. So now if you crouch... So remember in 22 we used to do this? We used to run up the middle of the tree and strip them. Well, now you can do this. Somebody called Maraki in our Discord highlighted this for me. You can see. There you go. And it seems to work quite well. It seems to strip quite a lot of branches when you do it, if not all of them. Because I was finding if you went up and down it like this, either side, it would maybe miss some and they would be hidden under the ground or buried under the ground. So far so good. That's working quite well. Just follow the ground deformation back. Good thinking. I hadn't thought of that. Thought Skynet had taken over. Hey Mark, how you doing? Nice to see everybody. Thanks for joining. David Dawson, nice to see you, mate. Glad you're here, because I saw your little comment in the week that you were a little bit frustrated with FS25, so nice to have you here, mate. FarmSim, nice to see you, mate. How are you? I'm going to just get rid... I'm going to magically get rid of this tree, hopefully. Lumberjack only get rid of stumps. That's interesting. Used to be able to get rid of an entire tree with lumber. Oh no, we just need to hold Alt down. Still getting used to it. Here's my other question as well. I've got Loki's new auto load. Not that we can afford a trailer just now, but if we could, should we use auto load for logs? Although it doesn't work on some of the smaller trailers, I was thinking I could get a very small trailer and use it, and it doesn't look like it's working on the smaller trailers. Either that or I haven't installed it. I think I've not installed it actually. Trying to avoid the temptation of oh, I've got to turn that off as well. Cracky, it's been ages, I can't remember how to play the game. B, there we go, and let's get rid of this. No, not arrested at all, FarmSim. Flat out. Flat out, but you know what, you cannot complain. Being busy at work means that things are going well, right? Thank you, Y. I did forget. 5 weeks to Llama. I'm looking forward to Llama as well. It's going to be good fun. It definitely is. Old FSG Senior can't make it this year. He's recovering from having his hip replaced last week, so he's a little bit unable to move around just for the next few weeks. He's geared up to... Have you noticed that's annoying, by the way, isn't it? If anybody's used those winches, that is quite frustrating. The way that it kind of decides it wants to move the logs like you've got some sort of crazy superpower. Right, there we go. Let's... That again. See it again. Move there. Now there is a third one here, isn't there? There it is. I'm going to go with 3 because you've seen what's happened with 4. The tractor's just ever so slightly underpowered to be able to handle them. So 3 works well. 3 works well. I still have your lanyard as well, Sim Guy, so we might as well give it to you at that now, aren't I? As I've never got around to posting it. Right. Let's get this lined up. This is not the Forestry version. No, this is the older version. Well, it was. I'd started on the older version before Forestry came out, so I've just stuck with it now. Kind of feel like I'm in too deep. I could have recreated it, but I thought it was too much hassle, so I just got stuck into it. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. He seems to be embracing it quite well, actually. Doesn't seem to be too frustrated about it. How can I get rid of these? There we go. Something quite therapeutic about logging, I've got to say. Not loading them. I am not good at loading them. But I do quite like using a winch, and I do like using a chainsaw. Happily while away a few hours doing that. Right, can I... You can't winch from inside the cab now. You used to be able to do that in 22 as well. You can't do that. There we go. Yeah, he's just miffed he can't make it to Llama. He had a great time last year. He's well up for coming back. Let's just get it through these gaps here, and then hopefully we'll pick up some momentum, or we might have to shift to the manual gearbox. We've done that before. Control K, is it? Oh, thanks, Hanson. Good to know. Good to know. There we go, bit of momentum now. We're flying. Thanks, Iceberg. See, I need you guys. Can I wheel him round? He wouldn't do that. When will the comparisons with 22 end? I think when we get some nice new mod maps. Let's go, let's go. Come on. I've been distracted as well because I've been so busy at work. I've come home from work and I'm too tired to sit down and think about planning vids and editing and all. I've just needed some chill time. So I've been playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto again. But typically, oh, a little bit of a caught on something there. I started playing it and then I was like, I've never really got into the mods for GTA. So I've been playing with all the realism mods, putting like proper, really interesting realism mods in the game. Very addictive. Hey, Ham and Eggs, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. It'll take a while to speed of those mod releases. It's pretty slow at the moment, isn't it? It is. Zach, you've got a mod waiting to come out, Mark. Alright, this is the worst designed sawmill in the world as well. Have you noticed how bad this is? That you can't really park loads of stuff on it without kind of either running over the sawmill owner, who changes every time, or yeah, crashing into poles or the sawmill. Args has got his, yeah. What's yours, Mark? Is it the factory from 22? $6 meters. Astragon LS25, I know. That happened in 22 as well, FarmSim. They changed it, and it took about 2 weeks for them to rectify it. Yeah, it took a while. Very annoying. Yeah, the dessert factory. Nice. Nice, indeed. I would like to get enough money to get my own little production as well in this. It's, honestly, I think I've noticed, somebody put it in a comment the other day, it seems a lot harder in early game to make money than it was in 22. I mean, granted, I haven't gone and done a massive silage harvest yet, but I am starting to think about what I would do for that. Again, just trying to think of the money, really. But, yeah, like getting money straight off the bat is quite hard, I think. 6.0, there we go. Don't do the small ones. No? Just not enough production, not enough speed. They're too slow. Finding out with a small greenhouse, actually. Production of that is pretty tedious. Right, I'm going to actually put this on my... Come on! It always happens to me. It works sometimes, and other times it doesn't. Don't know what it is. There we go. Right, I'm going to kind of see if I can. I want to lower this, but not all the way down, so let me use the mouse. I want to get over the lip. There's a little lip here. Hello, Cher. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, it feels like I've been away for ages. I don't think I've done a live stream for... It's probably... If I'd not done tonight, it would have been 3 weeks. Which is a rarity for me. There we go. Little concrete barrier. Stream drive indeed, I know. Especially off the back of 22 launch weekend, when we kind of went over the top. I think Lambert's going to be good fun this year, yeah. I think it really... I need to design the t-shirts as well for that. That's still on the list of things I need to do. It's not all glamorous, this content creator malarkey. It's never glamorous, to be honest. Nice t-shirt designs though. The designs look nice. I would say an improvement on last year's, even if I do say so myself. Alright, go on. All go on. That'll do. I reckon they're on enough to sell. Can you still get a t-shirt? They are exclusive ham and eggs. But I wonder if we order a few more, I could... Well, leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. Leave it with me. Psycho Kid, nice to see you. What's with your money in negative? I'm just spending it faster than I'm making it. That is the reason for my money in negative. Can I sell, please? This is where it goes. You can't sell this. Why can't I sell this? What's going on? Sell wood. Ah, I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing E. There we go. $4,258. Which gives me 2,765 in the bank. Right, that's a good start. Oh, Pete, are you being made to sit and stare at it? That's tough. The lip is annoying in the sawmill, and there will be a point at which I try and smooth it off. Amy, is it pink? I'm going to be slightly disappointed if you're releasing a mod and there is no pink in it. Let's just check my boundaries here. I'm going to grab... There's one behind, and then I'm going to grab these two, which look a bit smaller, but... There we go. Maybe it won't take too long, actually, at this rate. That was $4,000 in that one. That was 3 good trees of... 3 good trees. Well, let's hope we can get a few more. There we go. As long as you hit the tree, look at that. That was pretty smooth, that wasn't it? Here's a thing I don't like. Although I can do it, you can do it with the. I was going to say I don't like the fact that. Oh god, man! I can't even remember where my buttons are on my keyboard. Scrolling between them, but actually, if you press 3, you just go between one and the other. I need to remember to do that. All right, a little rope here. Let's connect you up. Let's get in. Let's try. Control K. There we go. Thank you, the folks that told me that. Every day is a school day. Let's get these two as well. You've started a map as well. Wow. Maybe that's next on my agenda. Resurrect the map. Right. There we go. You're going to do Chupa Angus as a map, Amy? My dad would love that. He worked up there for a while. Ah, Hammerlegs, you spied that, didn't you? I did see that. You were like, ooh. I don't think it will be a Scottish map, though. Good potato country up in Cooper Angus, isn't it, Amy? I'm very conscious we're less than 2,000 subs away from 100k subs as well. That's kind of quite a big deal, isn't it? We need to get a bit of a live stream sorted for that. I don't think we'll do it in the next month, however, because I've not been doing much content recently. It really drops off quite quickly, the amount of new subs. We had a good month with 25 in November. Made, I think it was 5,000 subs in the month, which is a bit of a record for me. But yeah, I think it might go a bit quieter this month. I also think just because it's not launch month as well, it'll go down a bit as well. Oh, this could be a beautiful load when it's on. Oh my god. Buttons. Feels like pantomime. There we go. This is when it messes all up and moves everywhere. Dan, there's 180 people have signed up. There was a form that went out, oh, a good few months ago now. So unfortunately, it is because of capacity constraints. That is what we've been wanting to do the whole time. Although it's fallen on the floor now, so ignore that. What I said then. Too much whiskey. Right, let's try and dodge some of these trees on the way through. It does tend to catch on them. Isn't December, January pretty dead on YouTube income and out? Yeah, it does tend to drop a little bit. You see patterns, definitely. Although that can... Whoa! I don't know what it catches on, but it definitely catches on something every now and again when you're driving through here. It can completely depend on mods, though. If you've got a couple of... if you've got a couple of big like map releases, look, put it this way, if Oxy puts his map out, his new map out, I think it would have a big impact on viewership and things like that, or a couple of really cool mods that people are expecting or hoping for. That would make a big change. It's interesting, I logged into 22 the other day. Somebody had asked me a question and I went to check some stuff. And already you notice the difference. Once you've not been in it for a while and you log back in, you're like, okay. Now I see the difference, certainly the graphics. The higher res textures and stuff, it looks so fuzzy. Everything in 22 looks really fuzzy. So, yeah, no, it's interesting. It's interesting when you leave it alone for a little while. I know we did it with 19, just at the end of 22 there, when we were looking at old vids, and it's kind of quite stark how much it's changed. Right, here we go. Let's try and get these down to a decent size. 5, 6. Yeah, Giants will probably go on holiday like the 18th or something, won't they? They might have a big push before then and get a few out. There we go. Oh, bless the measurement tool on this, by the way. One of the best things about lumberjack. So good. So good. Hello, Jens. How are you, mate? It's been a while. The grind is going well. It doesn't feel like a grind because I've not played for a bit. But kind of coming back with a fresh head on it. Tom, too realistic. I might actually have to sell stuff. I get teased by my admins for saying that I never sell anything in game. They're probably right as well. They're probably right. Ed's laughing. He knows. Yeah, don't sell water though. Nobody in their right mind would do that. That's why you don't use stock check. Yeah, because I don't need to sell anything. I do use stock check. It's in this game. You got to have those 3-meter cultivators, Pete. I know this is scruffy. Oh, crikey, what have we done here? I've got like 2 fangs, you know when like your kid eats breadsticks at a restaurant. What have I done here? Come on, out you come. That's that, have I completed... Where did that go? Oh, crikey, it's all the way over there. Gotta love a bit of farm sim physics, haven't you? Working as intended. That would be a good... I like the idea of that. Why? That would be cool, wouldn't it? You have to bake it in the background. Show us. I will. I will. Look, I've got 333 litres of eggs and 1,000 litres of lettuce. Chad, have I had any problems with any of my maps freezing up while I'm playing? No. Not yet, Chad. And are they empty? Let you off. Are they empty? Have you got are you running a load of mods? Are you that feels like I'm no expert on this, but that feels like potentially you're running out of. Sometimes it can. I do know there's a memory leak. I'm not sure if that's been fixed, but there was a memory leak on multiplayer at the start. I think that was patched in 1.3. But oh look, it's done it again. Let's see if we can move this off here. Yeah. It was light enough. So it could be that. I'm not sure. I know, harsh conditions up here. Right, here we go. Over the lip. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're going to be here all night, aren't we? Lift it up a little bit. There's a sweet spot. Oh, come on. Watch it, we'll go over the top of it now. Yep. Goodness sake. Shall we see if they're there? Do you think they're enough into the sell point? Let's hope the trigger overlaps slightly. No, of course not. Although, 3.7. A nice little earner again. There we go. King Niall, how you doing, man? Thank you for watching. Always appreciated. Always nice to have new people join in. Oh, another 500 bucks there. Right, we're up to 6,959 already. At this rate, we'll be buying a mower and a pickup wagon. Riverbend when they upgrade. Oh, okay. So I think there's a few little bugs in the 1.3 patch, which I think they're trying to. Amy said they're going to try and release another one before Christmas. I think she might be right. It's definitely not 100% yet, but they'll get there. JMF Aquatics, nice to see you. Right, are they in my... Are these two tall ones here in my little patch? I think they are. And there's another one there. Right, three big ones. See how we get on with this, shall we? Oh, this is right on the edge. This might be touch and go whether or not this is ours. I think it is, though. I think it's within the borders. I've fallen out with Riverbend. I liked it a lot at the start. I kind of got bored with it quite quickly. Bhutan's now my favourite of the OG maps. This halfway up a tree, of course it is. Oh, no, don't do that. Right, I'm going to have to pull it, aren't I? How do you report bugs to giants? There is a form, I think it's feedback, I don't know what the address is off the top of my head, but there is a form where you can fill in the details. I'm sure one of the mods will have it close to hand. Start from bankruptcy save. Nice, I like that. Here we go. Oh, missing bits here. There's two down here. That's rare. Right, one. And where's the other one? There's one. There's another one in front of it. This is horrible. Let's get rid of this. There's no way. No, we're not getting rid of this. There we go. Thank you. Get rid of this too. They're just not viable trees to cut down, these. Uncle's Levo, nice to see you. Hey Waynezilla, how you doing? Nice to see so many of you, and actually thank you for joining. I always wonder when you've been off for a few weeks whether or not anybody will rock up. So nice to see 160-ish of you in. Only 57 likes though, so if you are having fun, go and hit the like button. Help me out. That would be awesome. That was fun. That nearly landed on the tractor. It's fun and games till something lands on your tractor. Get them all? I think I did. Control K. You probably will have to make an account yet so they can report that they've fixed the bug or actioned it. See the way that tree moved then? Bit annoying. Oh, I didn't get rid of the stump either. Hey Mrs. Prof, how you doing? Hey Pleasant. Now there's a man who I'd be interested to know if he's working away on a few mods. Mr. Pleasant View Farms. I'm going to share some exclusives with the group. Right, one more for the road. What are these actually? Scotch pines. Everything's about finished. Nice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, can I release this here? I can. One more, winched in, and we're off again. Might be able to stop after this. Well, we'll make a call after we've sold these and see if we need to do another round, or we can maybe stop for a bit. And I mean, we could cut some fields anyway, but at the same time, we could go shopping for some new equipment. Even a trailer to haul these logs would be good, so you could fit a few more logs on. Would be a nice touch. Oh, I've left a branch on and everything down there. I'll worry about that when we get there, hopefully. Hey, Saran! Need an up? Oh, you've not played much FS25. You have any animals yet? I could share them with you before release. I've got chickens. Do they count? I've missed loads off these trees. What was I playing at? So John Deere, it could take having a tree landing on it. If you've not already checked it out as well, go check out. I did a new sim dashboard this week for the little Class Evian Combine, which is my favourite, I think, base game vehicle. There's not so productive chickens. Yeah, maybe it's too cold for them. Maybe it's too cold for them outside in the winter. I don't know where Ola's based this map, but I think it's probably... I can safely say it's Norwegian in some way, shape or form, can't we? Tractor couldn't reach over the top of it. Log trailers, yeah, are a bit like that. Although, if you've downloaded Loki's new version of Universal Autoload, it does logs now as well, which is awesome. And I think I might get it for the series when I've got a bit more cash, because I never said this was like a realism or necessarily a survival series. It was just a let's see what we can do when we start with no money, even though we've got a plot of land worth about 300k, but you can't get rid of that. So yeah, it's just a bit of fun. We're going to see. Somebody said the other day, wouldn't it be brilliant if you saw this right through to FS28 or whatever the next one will be? I think you'd probably run out of, as you scaled, you'd run out of things to do quite quickly. But then again, you're kind of rinse and repeat then, aren't you? You could be how much money can you possibly make once you've got all the big equipment and all the land bought and all of that. There we go. And one more. Do I need to get rid of this last? Yeah. Oh, another one hiding over here as well. How about that? So my tree stripping antics, not that good apparently. Right, 6 meters. I think it's weird that the chainsaw moves away from you as well when you start cutting. Like it's an out of body experience. You're standing 3 meters. Maybe it's a health and safety thing for the everybody rating. You can't be more than 2 meters from your chainsaw. Dangerous. Clearing potato. I think, based on some of the screenshots I saw the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if certain people are doing that already, prepping it. Try and hit it in the middle. That'll do. It's a start. I've got a feeling this could be quite a good price tree. I feel it was like 3 quite big trees, so let's see. Let's see, shall we? Knew they weren't going to go around there, but they're up over the edge, which is good. Should be able to push them from here now. There's only one that's missing. No, need to be straighter. I've noticed you changed your outfit. Oh yeah, we should go the third person and see what happens when you're holding the chainsaw. It goes back to first person, I think, when you're actually cutting, but let's give this a go now. Up slightly. Madness. Oh, these are going to be fun. These small ones are going to be a pain in the butt. Let's have a look actually while we're here. Very smart. Chainsaw. Oh look, you can't go into third person, so you could only see that if we were in a multiplayer game. There you go. Oh, did you see it jumping out then? Look, ready. When I jump out of this, you'd just see a flash of what he's wearing. Bit high vis going on there. Ah, build mode, of course, yes. Yeah, you would be able to see it there. This is not the best way to do it, is it? But there you go. We'll just get them. We just want to get them into the sell point. That's what we want to do. So it's a bit hack. It's a bit of a hack job, but oh, time for a brew. Take care, FarmSim. Thanks for dropping in, mate. See you in a few weeks. Oh, it'd be nice to hit 100k before Llama, or at Llama. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It is working. It's a bit slow, but it's working. Ish. We're selling stuff, aren't we? Selling stuff and making coin, so... Milk, no sugar, please. Same as me, chat. Sweet enough. I wonder how much of the log needs to be in the sell point before you register it. So, like, these two clearly won't be. Let's find out, shall we? Well, that was an extreme close-up. That would be 9 trees so far. I knew that was a good load. Look at that, 4,144. Plus this rogue one here. Ooh. That lip on that sawmill is going to do my head in for the foreseeable future. And that's dipped into the ground now as well. I think I can lift this up anyway. I think this will be light enough to lift up. Oh, it's decided to go under the ground as well. Go on, let me grab this. Yes. There you go. Should have done that ages ago. Should have done that ages ago. Right. Oh, pushes us over the 11k. Right. Right. What are we going to do now? Let's try and put this on again. Nope. Nope. Move placeable mod to drop it a little bit. Oh, they have that. Can you adjust it height-wise? Oh, you could do it on every axis, couldn't you? That's a good call, actually, Mark. I like the idea of that. I'm definitely going to do that. Right, we have got 11 grand. Now, we could buy another greenhouse. That's a bit dull, because we've already got one. How many overall? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our stats. Statistics. Trees cut down. Ah, it's only registered this session. 36 in total, beg your pardon. There you go. It's not bad then. That's definitely the first time I've gone over 11k, I think, for sure. No, we had... No, we didn't. I was going to say we had 22k, but that was our negative, actually. I never know where to leave this. Let's just leave it here, from a winch perspective. So, a mower, but then if we get a mower, this is my problem. We can lease a mower, but even with this little bunker set, like 12k for a bunker, and you can't lease any of that, obviously. I don't think there's such a thing as a cheap baler that will allow us to wrap bales. And then even then we wouldn't have a trailer to ship them or load them. So yeah. I'm stuck. I still don't think we've got enough money. I kind of need that rice to come to fruition. I need to save up the money for that rice. I mean, what's that? That Gavile. What happens if I, just out of interest, lease 3,000 for that? But then you've got to... Then you've got to get a wrapper. 3,000... Okay, that's cheap. It was 3,000 a bit, 4,000, let's say. 4,000 plus a mower. So what's a sensible? That's Samaz there. That's cheap as well. And then you just need a trailer. And then the question is, will you lot let me use autoload, or are you going to watch me struggle with the little skid steer? That's the one I've got, Adam. That's the little small bunker pack. And even then, after that, but again, even that, least 1,000. Don't drop the bale until you move it to where you need to. I have the skid steer for... I don't have auto load installed, I don't think, because it's not showing up. So I didn't switch it on when I started the game. So I might have to just log out and switch it on. Well, we don't need to worry about it yet, do we? What we need to worry about now... Right, I think we're going to do the mowing. The John Deere round bale is the best value, but it's not cheap. I don't think I can... I won't be able to afford that. Beg your pardon. There it is. Yeah, there's no... Well, that's never happening. 5 grand. Well, it has got the wrapper on it. 110 horse. What's my tractor? Remind me what my tractor is. $116. I did move the pallets with the skid steer fine. I would buy a spike. Do I get the all-in-one baler? That John Deere baler? 5k to lease it. Alright, we're getting a mower anyway. I think that's... Let's do a bit... We are changing tack here. This is not what I'd planned, but that money came in quite nicely there. So, let's get this Samaz mower. Bargain at 8.4... Yeah, Mark's like, yes! 841. It's a decent width, that. Nearly 4 meters. Right, let's go mow some grass! People. This is when I find out that by adding the new version of the map to an old game save that the grass won't work or something. We'll find out very quickly. And then it might be game over. We might have to recreate the whole save with the new map. We'll see. We will see. Okay, I'm pumped now. I'm excited. We can do this. We can do this. I think this could be... This time next year, Rodney, we are going to be millionaires. If you don't know what that's from, you're clearly not British. I need to fix the fences on the animal pen as well. Ola's given me the fix for that. I just haven't done it. I'm sure there's a stream that could help you out. We do need to set up a multiplayer stream. We do. What's going on there? We're going to find a watch that... Play the Euro. I played the Euro Millions. Never got lucky yet. Never got lucky yet. Right. Now we're talking, people. You have to win as well. Yeah, that's the problem. Taking part's the easy bit. The winning is the problem. I love the new grass texture in the winter that changes and goes all this dark and dingy colour. I saw somebody had noticed that in the base game code, the way that the weather is set up separate to the seasons now suggests that it's set up more like FS19 was. So I'm interested to see what's coming down the line with that. Miles, you got the fast Bale from Mod. Oh, the new Viacom that came out today. That's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, we might have to just quickly log out and grab that. Right, practically, let's grab this stuff. That's it. Drive through your crops, FSG. That's gonna get you some more money. Oh. Honestly, idiot. Here we go. We got grass. And lots of it. Oh, I'm going to have to windrow it as well. I hadn't thought about that. Oops. That's alright. That won't be too expensive, will it? Weather separate for month must be an Australian or South American DLC. Oh, that's a reach in Luke. I like that, though. I like that thinking. Fast Bale, maybe we won't then. Maybe we'll stick with the maybe we'll stick with what we've got. A big patch of no grass there. Hey, hey Mish, how you doing, mate? Now I believe you can mow the bushes. Yep. Thank you, Ola, for setting that up. Patches of grass here that aren't fully grown. Okay, this is a problem. Don't drive over your swath, FSG. Come on, you know the rules. There is a lot of grass here. This looks like a lot of grass. This could be interesting. I like the fact it's patchy as well. That's interesting as well. I'm making a hash of this. I hate offset mowers. It's not my strong point. Offset mowing. Just can't seem to handle the corners. Look, I'm right into the other swath there. But then if I turn too early, you miss half the bits in the corner. Oh, and now I'm reading the chat and missing chunks. Oh well. I'm just going to draw. I don't think there's no impact of squashing your swath anyway, is there? It's just a cosmetic thing. Loads of trips to the Selpa. Well, I think that trailer and auto load, we are going to lose. So, final verdict. I didn't see. I've got a few yeses for auto load. Or was it auto load or grass? Am I allowed to use auto load? Are you going to let me use auto load? For the bales. Please. Feel this is the start. The series is just about to kick off now in earnest. Can't have an impact as it resets if you restart the game. That's true, Mark. Yep, valid point. Yeah, it is cosmetic. Please, Bob's like, please, I beg of you, I don't want to sit and watch you load bales for... Although, I think, was it my last FS22? It was my Calmsden, and I did the most epic manual bale loading that I've ever done. I was, I amazed even myself with how good it was. I haven't seen the new Caleb thing, no. I have not yet. Oh, you weren't terrible on car. It was alright, wasn't it? And I wasn't using an auto-load fork. I was fully manual. Oh, this grass here is clearly not long enough yet. Does anybody else have this issue? Is this a gameplay setting? It doesn't necessarily show it so much on here, but when you're ploughing and the whatever comes from behind the tractor redraws slowly. It's better with this grass, but I was really noticing it when I was ploughing that first field. You maybe noticed it in the other episode. That it's redrawing, the new texture isn't keeping up with the back of the plough, so it's kind of jumping in blocks behind you. Very off-putting. I hate the way that the texture draws in as well. See, I have that all loaded in there as well. Yeah, watch that swath in the distance as we get closer. See, fully changes there. It's all like not flickery, but it's almost like it's got different stages of loading depending on how close you are. There you go. There's the swath not loading in. I'm reading the chat again, I'm not paying where I'm going. Did some in cab when you notice it when you're in cab. Let's... Oh my god, I'm... Oh dear, talk among yourselves. Well, I'm running a 3070, so it's not the newest of the new cards, but it should laugh, really. It should really laugh at FS. Now this is a patch in the corner that doesn't, because it's not long enough. But that I'm okay with that. It's the same with the plough texture as well. When you get closer to it, it kind of loads in. And it's a bit annoying. I'm not at a point where I've put it on my other computer yet, which is a 4090. But I'll do that at some point. Just to see what happens. But the bottom line is, it's from an optimization perspective, it's... There, see that loading in? You always drove over the cut grass. Good! I'm gonna start doing that. We actually cut quite a big block of land here. It is. It is, Hamish. Set your FOV to 500. .4060? 4060 should be fine, shouldn't it? That's interesting. It really is. I think the frustration with some people is, like, some people can pull 120 FPS on a 4080 and other people are getting 30 FPS, so it's hard to judge when... Is it, you know, optimization, is it? Back down to the fact they developed it but didn't play it. Yeah. I nearly did a game settings vid, but actually it was I don't think our mine's particularly well optimized. You did, Eric. We did some trees right at the start. Made ourselves some pretty decent money straight away. So we've invested in a mower, and we're going to invest in... the only problem is I'm going to have so much loan kit, I'm going to have to sell some stuff pretty quick. We're going to have to wait 24 hours. You again, see, I can't get 80, Amy, but to be fair, I crank my settings right up because I want the most... Because it's a slow-paced game, I'm okay with 40 FPS. Or 50 FPS is good enough for me, because I think, you know, you're driving a tractor at 5 miles an hour. It's not like you need loads of frames for like racing or a shooter or anything like that. So I'm sure I could get more than that. Yeah, no peak price silaging. $30 on a 2080. See, you should be getting more than that. I genuinely think you should be getting more than that. I might be wrong though, it might just be frame optimization. Ooh. Like my redraw distance is away up at 400. So I kill the ring of death or push it a lot further out and things like that. I could knock my settings down and get some smoother frames, but I mean, you're looking at this now. What's this? This will be 60. Oh, there you go, 50. Would you have known it was 50? if I'd not popped up that setting. There is a lot of grass here. I'm quite excited about this. Not gonna lie, I think I'm just gonna get rid of these 2 trees as well. You need to go into the game XML ham and eggs. The maximum you can do in-game is 200. But if you go into the game XML, you can put it up as high as you want. I think probably before you have start to have some real impact on your frames, probably 400 is maxed. Well, there's that as well, Hamish, yeah, because YouTube will cap you at, is it 50 F? I think they do a higher res 50 FPS now, but most streams will be spitting out at 30 FPS. Well, one of them's awful. I wouldn't even cut that down. It would be torture to strip that and drag it to the shop, but I don't mind. It's not like we're short of trees. Hey JC, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks. Help a guy out who's not been able to play much recently. All that graft I did at launch is gone already. All that goodwill. Joe Early, how you doing? Nice to see you. I've noticed I'm not running a vertical stream tonight as well, because there was a while when that was bringing in really good views and numbers, but the last few it really tailed off, and everybody was back on the main one. So I was rushing home from work tonight, and I was like, that's one thing that will cut down the amount of time to prep the stream. So I thought I'll just go with my regular. Oh, I'm quite pumped to get the old windrower on this. No worries, JC. Take care. I mean, this is just a one-off mow, right? We'll plough this up next and then replant proper grass and probably get a little bit more yield out of it next time as well. Hopefully we'll be able to fertilise it and roll it and all that jazz as well, and bump it up a little bit. But it seems silly to not do something with it while it's sitting on the ground. It's free money basically, isn't it? Free money. Oh, I forgot I got rid of my my rice sapling greenhouse as well. That was a bad investment. I've made some bad mistakes in this series so far, it's safe to say. If I went back and did it again, I would not do half of what I did. But that's part of the game, right? You've got to work that stuff out. It's easy to cancel and start again if it's not going your way. And the whole point, I don't know why I'm bothering to go over this bit, because it's not going to spit out any grass, so I'll just do the other half and then we'll plough it up. Not a proper field, yeah, exactly, Mark. I'm gonna plough it up and turn it into a proper field and plant some proper grass. This is this meadow grass? Is this? Don't even know what it is. Cheers, Welsh. Enjoy the wallpapering, mate. I'm fitting a wooden floor in my hall at the moment as well, just because I felt like I needed something else to do. So we'll get that done in the next couple of days as well. Needs must. Family's coming for Christmas. Mrs. FSG wants the house looking good. As do I. I have standards. Right, nearly done. I think we'll run straight away and get our windrower. There's a lot of grass here, isn't there? This is exciting. Might even be able to afford a shed at some point to put some of this machinery in. Hey Brian, how you doing? 2 weeks today, it's Christmas Day. It's sharp, is it? Right. Windrower. Oh, we're definitely going to wait for the silage, Eric. For sure. 4 storms since they started. Jeez, Mark. Oh, dear. Right, shortcut back to the shop. Could have bought a... Why didn't I buy a square of land closer to the shop as well? Been mowing all my field. Oh, cows. We get some cows. Actually, some food for the cows, yeah. No shed, let it rain, wash your equipment. I like you thinking ham and eggs. You're definitely part of the FSG community with thinking like that. Not that squeaky clean New Zealander that we sometimes watch. Do hay now? I know, not enough money in hay, Eric. I think we're better off just going straight for the oh, what do we think? 4.7 meters. 8.4, what's that? I mean, you kind of want, if you can afford... See, that's less than $1,000. That's less than 1,000. And I bet you that is... Yeah, 500. So double for double the width. Step away from the cows. Oh, come on, Amy. There was that one time... We're doing it. 8.4 meters. It's worth it. We'll get through stuff quicker. We'll get the bales in quicker. Hey, Juice, how you doing? I'm doing well, mate. This is going to hit us hard when we roll over the midnight, though. It's going to throw us into debt, I think. And hopefully the bales will bring us back into some semblance of money. We'll see. Route 1 again. Straight across the fields. At some point in the future, we'll put a new road in. Any plans for an RP series? Yes, Brian, definitely. But long way to go in terms of having the types of mods that I'd want to do. To do something like Surviving Wyoming again. But there will be something. The million chicken challenge, I think I proved that it wasn't possible. Get your Bale now, so if you do it, I should be alright. Why? Because we're only running on 1x speed, so we've got the whole day up until midnight. Over the rocks. Which field is getting potato? I don't think it'll be a field, Tom. I think it's more likely to be an entire 2x map. Turved into a field. Surviving Cooper Angus. That's what most people say when they go up there. Right, let's go. I would love Calmston. If Calmston dropped before Christmas, that for me as my Christmas present. That would be awesome. Might as well use the farm stick as it's here. I don't have access to this land. I do have access to this land though. There you go, Mark. Nice. I actually think Cooper Angus is nice. Nice part of the countryside. I don't need to do headlands, do I? I've got space. I can just go up and down. Happy with that. Need more drums. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. Juice box you're using the sim dashboard. Excellent, mate. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it's popular. I'm blown away by the numbers on that vid. Just staggering. Nearly 200,000 people. I thought it was like a little niche thing and a few people would be interested in it, but in general it would be one for the purists, but no, it seems to be that everybody wants to use it. How do I get rid of that mountain? Is a stretch. Big farmstead. You could just drive over it if you wanted. But yeah, landscaping tools. How am I liking it? More or less than nomads? To be honest, it does exactly the same, I think. So it's nice to have a bit of a different kind of scenery, and I think it's nice because of, I think, like when you see the lighting and all of that of FS25, I like it from that perspective. But yeah, it's just a big open space to do what you want with, which I like. I like the fact that Ola went and put some smaller farmlands in. I think they're at the. I know we've got a bit. We were running the original farmlands here, but it's nice to give people that choice, and it's nice that he did the logging version as well. And the fact he rolled it up into one mod, so you didn't have to download 3 separate maps. That was pretty cool. So yeah, all in all, I think Ola did a killer job, and especially the fact that he did it without Giant's Editor. It was all done in. I was checking for snow then, but I think it's those silly particles in the air. Logging lead for Christmas. Oh, well, Alex and I did talk about it. And we suppose we do have a map now, don't we? Although, you imagine how annoyed they'd be loading up that, unloading their logs at that sawmill. Squeeze them in between the pylons. Maybe that'd be half the fun, wouldn't it? Welcome, Juice. Appreciate it. Houdini. Yes, sorry, I got distracted then. Yeah, building it all in Houdini. And the tools he's managed to create, the script mods and stuff he's managed to do in Houdini that understands FS and can build all the stuff procedurally is just super cool. What a mess. Use GPS. MPC. How would you propose I do that? And is that a mess? I don't think so. They're pretty straight lines to me. When's my map coming out? It's in review. I think Renaboo's going to be very nice for FS25. Oh, I'm going to fall out with some trees here. Yeah. Oh, now I've done it. Totally wedged in. the 28-point turn. Go. Again, NPC, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yes, I used half a row there to straighten it off, but now I'm using the full one. Still waiting for your GPS answer. Racing League with the Tuck. I did enjoy that on Argy's channel, actually. That was proper good fun. There we go. David, welcome, mate. USA, USA, USA. The memberships are linked to the multiplayer servers, which at the moment we are free to play on all the multiplayer servers because it's a new game and we've just got the base game maps. But as we get a little bit further into 25, we'll get some cool base game maps. We'll get some kind of... There's quite a few hardcore players here who like to play realistic. We had a really good realistic server on 22, where you... Remind me the rules on it. You had to drive in cab and things like that, couldn't you? And manual attach, and there was rules around what you could do and when you could do it, and it was good. And there's lots of other, you know, we tend to run about 4 or 5 servers at any one time, and yeah, you can be a farm manager or you can be a farm worker depending on how much involvement you want. You can just rock up and have a play. And there we go. A couple more passes, maybe 1.5 here. Ooh, NPC's still not come back with his GPS comment. Still waiting. There's rocks in the field here, I think. I think I just uncovered one of them. They're going to be good for the blades of the mower. Oh, 100% Juice. Just keep tabs on things, and I think, put it this way, when Calmsden comes out, we'll definitely do that, or anything else that kind of takes people's fancy in terms of maps. We tend to have a little bit of a debate on it. We like 4x and 16x maps as well. When a few of them show up, we'll get stuck into them. Some of them we'll have some free-to-play servers, but some of them will be for members as well. Definitely. But Mark and I were chatting this week about what are we going to do for servers in 25. So, but rest assured, there will be a lot of choice. How's work keeping? Work's keeping me rather busy, Sim Guy. Rather busy indeed, but you shouldn't really complain if you're busy at work. That means something's going right. So there we go. Field done. It's baler time. I feel like I'm driving across this map a lot. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's got to that point where we've absorbed the base game maps, and then the reality is that we need some other stuff. And I know, you know, Oxy's said that Calmsden's close-ish. I don't know how close, but we'll just have to wait and see. Marius, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. think NPC's left now. I don't think he realised that you can't use GPS if you haven't got a field. Quick refresh of your page, Brian. Should sort that, hopefully. Right. What are we going for? We've got 8,000. Dare we go with this? I lasted a week on base game maps and then went to a mod map. It's fair. Fair point. You make a good point, Mark. You make a good point. Hey, Elite, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Are we going to blow? Are we going to blow this? Right, 660. What was the lease on this? 3-1. Or... oh, that was not what I want to do. I double click there. 3-1 or... what was this? 5 and a bit. 5-8. Ooh. No worries, share. Take care. Oh, we don't get quick Bale. Quick Bale. Fast Bale. Quick Bale. Quick Bale. Right. Alright. Let's go and have a look at that quick Bale. Although I don't think we can have a... I don't think our tractor will run the quick Bale, will it? Save. And have a look. Stevie's still on Riverbend. Mr. Tim Maslin's in the house. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. Baler. Viacon Fast Bale. With the wrappers, 150 horsepower. See, that's the problem. Or is it? I mean, I'm going to get it anyway. Tim is like the most positive energy man in the world, isn't he? Universal auto load, Viacom Fast Bale, start. Can I upgrade my engine? She ain't going to run at 17 kilometers an hour. That's true. Should we just give it a go? Should we just give it a go? We might just pull it a bit slower. It runs slow as it is with 150. 150 is a lot. We're a lot down there, aren't we? Oh, we need to have an AI chat, Tim. What I'm doing first thing tomorrow morning is presenting an AI thing to clients. Send it. Just gonna send it. No worries, Sim Guy. Take care, mate. Why do I think this is a bad idea? Why do I... it's give or take the same as a John Deere. I didn't update. I think I did. A virtual beer. I might be over in the States again soon. There's something afoot. Not to do with FarmSim. Not to do with Giants. Something else. I'll leave it at that. Might come to nothing as well, but... and JD needs 110. And we've got 100 and... what does the JD need? Needs 110, and we've got 116? Almost feels like price-wise, they're pretty close. 10 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. Both do 125s. 110, 150. Bale wrap. Ranny wrap? Oh, I don't want to buy my own. Can't be doing that. They're all the same. JD. Oh, I'm going to go with the JD. Just because they look nice together. I'm so vain. Right, Mark's like, after all of that, oh, I'm just going to check that I did. I'm pretty sure I did double click on auto load as well, but let's just double, triple, quadruple check that we did that. Why can't I find my trailers? Because I'm in the wrong place. Yes, I did. Good. Good. I have a funny feeling we're gonna get somewhere now. Although we've got 2,000 left. I think we might have to go and get some more trees in the meantime, unless we sell our lettuce. That's the other option. That's majestic. Look at that. That is majestic. Watch it run at 1 mile an hour. Right, automatic drop is getting turned on straight away. Z. Let's give it a go. Yeah, proportion. No. You know what? You know from Llama how big modern machinery is. Realism is key. We're using auto load anyway, so 7 miles an hour. We're betting on 7. Yes, I think we will get. Yeah, we'll get the trailer. I think we have enough to buy the trailer, or lease the trailer. And then we're going to go for the lettuce. The lettuce. Sneaky pork! Glad to hear it, mate. Glad you are enjoying them. Right, here we go. We've just got to wait for them to turn to silage as well before we sell them. I forget that. It's not a contract, so... although the swaths look big, they don't appear to be... Oh, that was half a swath though, wasn't it? So, maybe we'll be alright. Right, here we go. No, we're only going to get about 5 bales off this field. Remember, the first one takes ages, though. Yeah, look at us flying along here, full tilt. That was a decision well made, I think. I'll skip some rows just for the ease of the turn. First bale coming out any second now. Out you pop. Oh, feeling like progress is being made now. Very happy. Just need to learn to drive in a straight line now. There we go. Now we're moving. 10 bales. Also, have you noticed this is rounder wrap bales is embedded into the map by default. So he actually put his other mod in the game by default, which I thought was a nice touch. That's why we have GPS, Tim. Exactly. It is great for console players. If I wasn't reading, I blame you lot. It's all your fault. If I wasn't reading the chat, I'd be able to do straight lines. It's all on you. This is a big field to plough up, actually, isn't it, afterwards? With that little plough. That's going to take a while. But we'll do it. Because it makes sense to turn it into a proper field. Now you've got a little bit of a boundary around it. What's the betting it's going to snow next month? And all these bales will be sitting in snow. What do we think? 24 hours for a silage bale to ferment? So we are going to be in debt if we're not careful. Well, not if we're not careful, we're just going to be in debt, full stop. What's that saying about a mower blames his tools? I can't blame this old John Deere for anything. It's been a trooper. Tornado, yeah, imagine a tornado rips through. The way this series has gone, I wouldn't put it past them. 3 months, oh, it could be 3 months. No, we'll be waiting a while then, won't we? Just dropping it on the other person's land as well. It's going to go down well. Probably disappear off that as well. You want to rethink your number of bales, why? I think we're going to get more than 10 off this. I thought we weren't to start with, but no. What's that, 5 now? Maybe another 12. I'm going for 12 now. 13. 13's my lucky number. I'm going for 13. End result's the same, right, JMF? Those out-of-season tornadoes. They're rare, but they happen. I do love that Bale Helper, round Bale Helper mod. So good. That's me keeping my foot to the floor the whole time, and it just slows up, stops, and then eases away again once the bale's out. Out of the chamber. So good. So good. Judge the edge of that field pretty well as well. I'm quite pleased with that. I think the pickup on this baler is quite forgiving as well, which is quite nice. I do like this baler, gotta say. It is, isn't it? It's so epic. Unsung hero mods, unsung hero mods. I think you put it in that camp, wouldn't you? A simple solution, but you just wonder what you would do without it. Ola messaged me, actually, this is a nice story. Ola messaged me the other night and he said that this map has had more downloads since the last version was released. He got more downloads in 48 hours than Renebu ever got across FS19 and I think 22. Very, very pleased for him. He deserves it. Almost as good as stock check, yes. I would. That's not a. For me, that isn't a unsung hero mod. That is like a premium top drawer. I think it's in my top 6 mods so far of FS25. I'll have you know. Hey Popeye, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks, if you can. Help the channel out. Give me some ammo to fire at that YouTube algorithm would be much appreciated. You know what, they're smiling now. Has Argsy set up your server yet, Hanson? I did tell him to. Yeah, Brenda, it's good. I think that's probably the most popular one. There you go, Mark. He gave in. Okay, now we're seeing that lack of power, as we've got a little hill to climb there. I think is there an element of it just being a new game and being one of the first mods, so you get a bit more people more aware of it now as well. You probably got everybody that uses it in 22, and then new players who've never used it before but see the benefit of it. Alright, there we go. That's 12. 13's in the chamber, so we're going to get more, I think. Let's go for maybe 15? No, maybe not. One pass left. Oh, we're not even going to get 13, I don't think. I think we're going to get 12 and a half. So on the forest map, nice. If I'd gone back and reset this, I would have gone forest map, I think, because there's enough space in it to still get a lot of fields cutting and stuff. And I haven't ham and eggs. I still haven't set up that server. Right, there we go. Half a bale, of course, half a bale, typical. No, I think I've got that eject bale mod. Have I got that installed? Let's find out. No, I haven't. That's okay. That's alright. I'll live without that. Remember that for next time. Right, let's go and get the trailer. You were, Mark. It's the IT guy and you're analysing it. Right. Trailer. What do we think? These are more expensive. I think it has to be the Farm Tech, doesn't it? None of these. Right, we're going for it. And I'm gonna slightly boost the height of it just to see what happens. And maybe the width slightly too. See if we can fit them on. Because once you've bought it, you can't adjust that at the moment, I don't think. If we can get two stacked side by side. Let's give it a go. Right, lease. 1,000. I can't believe we've done this with $1,000 to spare. Whew. Sweet. I think we'll sell our lettuce as well. I wanted one that could load pallets as well, sneaky pork. So we've gone with auto load on the base one. Hey Args, nice to see you, mate. Thanks for sticking your head in. Hope you're alright. They stack flat side up. Yeah, but they only have, if you don't have it wide enough, they do one row in the middle. And if you can widen it, you can kind of does it in a zigzag fashion. We'll see. We'll see if I put it wide enough. Hey, Grey Devil, nice to see you, mate. What's happening, Args? Is he doing the thing when he's on silent? I've meant to join Arg's stream the last 2 weeks. And I've logged in. 1 week I logged in, typed in a message, and my phone went, and I don't think I put my phone down again until like 7 PM. Well, phone, Teams, all that stuff. All good. Hey, Mish. Catch up soon, mate. Cheers, buddy. Right, let's see what damage we can do with this. Unloading side left, that is the one we want. We can squeeze alongside our greenhouse. Oh, we can use this for logging now too. Is that acceptable behaviour? Are we allowed to do that? I think we are. If this trailer takes logs. Does this trailer take logs? Not sure if it does. Should do, shouldn't it? Let's point and shoot and come back in a minute. Let's have a quick check while we're going. See, looking at the right menu would be a start point. On farmland. Oh my god. Farm tech. No, it only does bales. Useless. You gotta do what you gotta do. Kegs knows the score. Alright, let-I. Which we all know is the plural for lettuce. Well, it's only one pallet. But it'll be still worth it. Which feels a bit overkill. Isn't it? Left shift R. Talk among yourselves. The bushy trees were good for wood chips. Unfortunately, I don't own the sawmill at the moment, so it just gets sold, everything that I take there. But it's a good point for the future, Brenda. We'll It does only do bales, this trailer. Look at this, John Deere gunning it at a mighty 24. Flying along. Yeah, it doesn't take logs. This is the farm tech trailer from base game. But it takes pallets. Yeah. We could try trees. We could try logs. Okay, I can't remember my buttons. Unload, left shift I. Cha-ching! 1,000 litres, £1,000 or dollars. So almost a 1-to-1 return. A little bit more. Right, we're going to cut a tree down now, see if it works. Because that could be interesting, couldn't it? Logs work if you try hard. Well, let's find out, shall we? All you smarty pants people. Let's go and get some tweez. This could actually be helpful to stop us from going into debt over the course of the next few days while we're waiting for those bales to ferment. So let's go check it out. A few of these smaller ones here. Oh, a universal auto load will do logs. Yeah, that's not a problem. It's whether or not this tree takes them. This tree? This trailer. This trailer takes them. Right, I'm not going to cut much down with a torch, so... There we go. Let's do it to 6 meters. We know we're optimizing our... Oh, missed one again. Come on, stubborn branch. Go. Is it even a stubborn branch? Or is it the grass? Just want to find out it's the grass. Right. I'm tired. 6 meters. 6 meters. And a little bit more than 6 meters. Somebody's got to do that squeaky fan belt on that car that drove past. Oh, you think universal auto load overrides what the trailer will handle? Well, there we go. That's that answered. Oh. That's because I've overloaded the that's because I made the edges oh, why is it not picking those up now? No, my point was, Mark, that would the trailer take logs? I know it's a base game trailer, and I know it doesn't have auto load, but like some of the fill types don't work with some of the trailers. Like, for example, you can't put lime in a. There we go. Keeping them on now. You can't put lime in an auger wagon and things like that. Nice. Okay, that's a big bonus, isn't it? So while they're fermenting, let's go and let's do some tree stuff. Although it looks like we're 6 meters is is kind of a bit awkward for this length of trailer. I'm not going to let them hang off the back because I didn't stretch the back of it out long enough. And also they, you can't edit it once you've done it. But hey, it's going to work. Going to speed up our tree culling, isn't it? No worries, Stevie. Left half of that in the ground. That's criminal. Oh, I hadn't thought of that, Mark. Oh, God. I think that sawmill owner is going to meet their demise for the 15th time and get run over. Willem, yeah, yes, we're using Universal Auto Load from Loki 79, which drops auto load onto all the base game trailers. Take care, Boston. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Oh, crikey, is that the time? I didn't realise it was 11. Jeez. Time flies when you're having fun. Right, I'll tell you what then. We'll chop these 3 trees down. We'll take them back. And we'll see what that gives us in terms of cash. This is when the challenge with leasing all your equipment becomes the problem, right? Because it just bumps your daily fees up or your monthly fees up. Yeah, we'll give it a go, Cranks. That seems like a sensible solution. Always trust Cranky to be smart with his thinking. Branch somewhere along here. Who does that belong to? This guy. It does belong to this guy. One down. Come on. There we go. $6 meters. Oh, 6.1 that. I can sell a winch. You're right, that'll save me a bit of cash, won't it? Happy days. Happy days indeed. Right, we're getting there, we're getting there. We're getting there. 6 meters. Six meters. Ooh. Ooh, 6 meters. And I'll leave that, it's a bit longer, but yeah. Not where the prime bit of the tree is it? This is the premium tree action. The chunky end. Hey Donald, how you doing, mate? Thanks for dropping in. 6.0. Oh, no. Lost it. Keep still, tree. Keep still and deal with it. There we go. What's going on? I tell you, strange things going on this map. Haunted map. Right, how are we going to do this? Let's turn around first. See if we can squeeze down the side here. How far out does that load go? Oh! 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 Oh, now we're talking. Unable to load any more items of this size. Okay. Alright, we're full. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Remember, it's in dev. And it isn't real. Oh, cracky, bouncing over the rocks there. Now the question is, would you go down to... Would it do 2 stacks? Or do you just do slightly longer ones and do more of them? You're losing a bit of cash in terms of optimal size, but you're fitting more on the trailer, so you're cutting down the amount of loads. Could go either way, couldn't it? But I tell you what, we have done more in this episode than we would have ever done if we'd just stuck to our guns with the pallets and and waiting for the crops to grow. So we're kind of, I think we're setting ourselves up for a bit of success here, folks. But let's get rid of that. Let's definitely get rid of that winch as well. Oh. Of course I'm stuck. Of course I'm stuck. I want to make sure I get them close enough. Let's have a look. Oh! Oh, Loki, you're a god. He actually is. For the nerds among us. Right, here we go. Payday. Boom. Oh. No, that would be right. 3 trees around about 4 grand, yeah? No, that's pretty accurate. Let's get rid of that winch though. The Taj Fund return. I know we don't make any money, but we don't pay for it either. Nice. Nice, alright. It all doesn't feel so forlorn now. How exciting. Right, I think that there is... I'm going to pick them up now, Sneaky. They just couldn't fit them on the trailer. I think that's a really good point to call it a day. We have... I think I just needed your moral support. I think that's what was happening in the first 3 episodes. I just needed a supportive shoulder to lean on. So thank you all for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. 213 of you watching still. If you don't mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome too. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I'm going to try and put an episode out of this weekend because everybody seems to be enjoying it, and it kind of feels like we've taken a bit of a step forward now. We're going to start really cranking it up now, which is awesome. So thank you, everybody. Great fun. Right, let's just load these so they're on the trailer for next time. Bosh. Why is that? We've got the one rogue one. I think it's because you have to move out of the trigger and back in. If I do a loop around here, in fact, I'll grab this one first. Yeah, that's because I set my width of my trailer wrong. There goes another one. Lesson for next time. Don't overlap. Don't stick your... it works fine for pallets. Bit of a problem when it comes to logs that are narrower than the width you've done. So, there you go. I make mistakes so you don't have to. We've got 3 random individual logs here now, and I think they'll all fall off every time we try and pick them up. Oh no, moved into the middle. That's good. Maybe this will work. Okay, there we go. Bonza. Brenda, are you on PC? Or are you on console? If you're on PC, this is available. It's not a full release. It is it's still in development, but you can download this now and use it. If you're on console, I think there's a Bale autoloader already. But or you got autoload on console for logs as well in 22, didn't you? So it will be coming. It will be coming. Oh, you're on PC, Brenda. Well, download Universal Autoload from itch.io. Loki's. Hang on a second. I will just get it for you now, and I'll put it in the chat. Not itch. I'm talking nonsense. I meant GitHub. So in here, Brenda, you go to this page, which I'll put in the chat. Yep, check back, because he's doing updates to it all the time. Oh, thank you, Ed. Beat me to it. But don't worry about all of this. This is loads of people do this wrong. They'll go into here and they'll download the zip from here and they'll say, oh, it doesn't work. All you need to do is go to releases here, and it'll always show you the latest one here. But you can either click on releases or you can click on this one here. And there you go, FS25 Universal Autoload Zip, the top one. That's your mod. So you just download that and drop it into the mods folder. Oh, I didn't read that. That's interesting. Thank you, Bernie, sorry. I appreciate that. Glad you're loving the dashboard too. That always makes me happy when people. So, there we go. That's a good looking tractor, isn't it? This is where Courseplayer will be when it's ready. That's correct, Wayne. Yep. The only place to get them from. Don't get them from these dodgy down. I saw the Universal Autoloads all over all the bloody scraping sites, and like just they can't help themselves, can they? So always go and download it from the GitHub or ModHub when he finally releases it. But there you go. Thank you very much, everyone. Really enjoyed that. Needed that little bit of escape from the busyness of life at the moment. So I appreciate you all dropping in and hanging out. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out if you don't mind. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be back on it in the next couple of weeks as we wind up for Christmas. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Be good, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.